thinky do. Yeah, yeah. Thinky doodle, yeah, yeah, yeah. Thinky doodle, yeah, yeah.
Hey everyone, welcome back for another deep dive. Living here in California, we're no strangers to wildfires, but those recent ones in LA, they really got people talking, and for good reason.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, we're always hearing about drought and water restrictions, but then suddenly these fires hit, and bam, no water pressure for firefighters.
It's like, wait, where did all the water go?
Exactly. So today we're diving deep into this whole water and wildfire thing, what really went wrong, what needs to change, the whole deal.
Sounds like a plan.
We've got some fascinating stuff to dig into. First, we'll hear directly from a resident, David Keys, who is right in the thick of it. Then we'll bring in the expert perspective from Jay Lund, water management guru over at UC Davis.
Excellent. So first-hand account and then some big picture analysis.
You got it. So David Keys, he paints a pretty intense picture in his account, talking about battling embers for hours, just trying to save his home.
I bet waiting for the fire department, I can't even imagine.
And then finally, LAFD arrives, everyone's relieved, but then, get this, the water pressure just tanks.
No way.
Yeah, totally gone.
Yep.
Keys said it was like that for hours. Residents were basically left to fend for themselves, buckets, garden hoses, whatever they can find. Just crazy.
That's terrifying to be in that situation, needing firefighters and then having them arrive, but without the tools to do their job.
I know, right?
Yeah.
It's almost unthinkable.
Makes you wonder about the whole system, right? Like, where's the breakdown?
Exactly. And that's where Jay Lund's analysis comes in. He makes this really interesting point that Southern California, like statewide, has plenty of water. It's in reservoirs, ready to go.
Interesting.
But the problem, Lund says, isn't the amount of water. It's all about the local storage and delivery systems. Like, he uses this analogy. He says it's like having this huge swimming pool, right?
Yeah.
But only tiny little straws to drink from.
Oh, I see. So the water's there, but we just can't access it quickly enough.
Right. And that's exactly what happened during those fires. Those narrow pipes just couldn't handle the huge demand for water all at once. It's not a statewide drought issue. It's a local infrastructure bottleneck.
So are you saying that the pipes are literally too small?
That's exactly what Lund is arguing. And it's not just the size. Some of them are old and probably not in the best shape. And then on top of that, you've got fires happening in hilly areas. So not only are the pipes too small, but you're also trying to pump water uphill.
Wow, that makes sense. It's like a perfect storm of challenges.
It really is.
Yeah.
So then the question becomes, what do we do about it?
Yeah, like how do we fix this?
Well, Lund's got some interesting ideas. He talks about boosting local storage capacity. So instead of just relying on those big, faraway reservoirs, maybe we need more strategically placed water tanks right in those fire-prone areas.
Like having a backup supply closer to the action.
Exactly. No more relying on those tiny straws. Then he talks about updating building codes, using more fire-resistant materials, creating defensible spaces around houses, things like that.
Right, building smarter from the ground up.
And then the biggest thing, he says, is rethinking our whole approach to water management. We need to be proactive, like we are with earthquakes, right?
Yeah.
We know they're coming, so we build accordingly. We need that same mindset for wildfires.
I like that. Proactive planning, preparing for the inevitable.
And that's where it gets really interesting. I mean, imagine you're a homeowner facing a wildfire. What would you want to see happen?
Oh, good question. Well, first off, knowing that my local water system could actually handle a major fire would be huge. No more worrying about the pressure dropping when I need it most.
Yeah, peace of mind.
Totally. And then beyond that, knowing that my community is taking fire prevention seriously, clearing brush, fire breaks, educating people, that would give me a lot of confidence.
So it's a combination of individual responsibility and community action.
Exactly. And these LA fires, they were a wake-up call for sure. We can't afford to be complacent.
No, we can't. But the good news is, we can learn from this. We can build more resilient systems, both in terms of infrastructure and in how we approach the issue as a community.
Absolutely.
So as we wrap up this deep dive, here's the big question for you. How can you contribute to a safer future when it comes to water and wildfire? Maybe it's looking into local initiatives, getting involved in planning, or even just talking to your neighbors about fire safety.
Great suggestions.
Whatever it is, we hope this conversation has given you some food for thought. Until next time, stay safe out there and stay curious.
Doodle, pinky doodle. Yeah, yeah. Pinky doodle, yeah.